Now, for people that are wondering, hey, how come we haven't brought up the fact that, Banjo was in Smash? Well, here's the thing. At the time of us recording this, well, those parts were recorded like months before we got that announcement. We only just now realized that. Because you see, the thing is, we usually like to wait till we record the entirety of a game before we start making those parts public. So from this point onward, we're going on with the knowledge that yes, Banjo is in Smash. So we want to apologize for anyone that was a little bit confused about that at the beginning, and, we just figured we should address that before we move onward. So, on that note, thank you for humoring me, and enjoy the video.
Microsoft let Nintendo have Banjo again, and welcome to Witchy World, ladies and gentlemen, where we meet a relative of an old friend.
Hello there, little darlings.
That's also a
No,
lady.
but I believe you helped my husband out a while ago when we still lived on Frizz's Pick.
Oh, then you must be Mrs. Boggy.
How was the big guy? Oh, a little older, a little fatter. He's given up sled racing and taken to watching his new widescreen TV all day. Lazy oaf.
Wow.
Anyways, I must be getting back home. I told my children, Groggy, Soggy, and Boggy, to meet me here. I don't suppose you feel like rounding them up for me.
Boggy and Boggy Jr. And
Wait,
yes,
they
we
have
got it
names?
for a chicken.
Yeah. Believe it or not, they
Yeah,
did. I think they even mentioned them all in the credits. Of the first
And
one.
that means
Oh, he
Just pop it back on the grill, and the punters will never know.
Yeah, so.
I've been rumbled.
Oh,
He's been diddled again.
No, he's been
the
rampy.
secret's out. Anyway, welcome to Witchy
Grenade
World,
eggs.
the gruntiest place on Earth.
Yep, with full-on grenade eggs we're now armed with.
So why
Actually-
didn't the first grenade egg work?
I think it was too far away. And it exploded prematurely.
I'm
Well,
pretty
it
sure
was
it
just-
hit the wall.
Also,
Wow,
it takes two.
I caught that joke there. It's like, powered by 1,000 gigawatts.
What's a jiggy watt?
What?
Let's go
is
inside
a
the big tent.
gigawatt?
I don't know. Let's
A
go inside the
gigolo,
big tent.
but in watt terms?
Oh, hey, Congo.
Let me see your tickets, buddy.
Tickets? What do we need them for?
More tickets are required to enter Congo's big top. No tickets, no entry.
No ticket.
Right, let's go find some tickets.
See what sort of big? See I know we talked about you going to Disneyland at one time. What are there any other big theme parks in the Washington area you've been to?
There's Wild Waves Enchanted. Well, hang on. Was it Wild Waves Enchanted Theme and Water? Hang on, I gotta look it up. I know it's called Wild Waves, but
Wild Waves. Okay.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
Wild Waves Theme and Water Park.
Interesting. But yeah, Witchy World, as far as we're concerned, is pretty much just an obvious bastardized parody of Disneyland, though not so much with the food concessions. That's pretty close to home.
I thought it was
Oh.
Kittyland.
hey Jim Jars.
Separate skills are what you lack. So let's get Kazooie out of your pack.
Finally!
Find your pairs is what you do. Pressing A makes one become two.
I thought it was going to rhyme with shoe.
What? They don't. None of them wear shoes.
No, I think
But check it.
Jam Cars wear shoes.
Well, actually, no. We'll split up when we need to later.
Yeah,
we definitely will need to.
I know Kazooie wears shoes on occasion.
Here, Hype. You be this guy.
Alrighty.
Jeez. No one tell me if I the switch. I hate customers always wanting things. I don't know why I went to this.
And not paying us properly.
I have an order weirdos. I'm a busy guy.
So I see. We had to fight our way through this crowd of customers you have.
Ha.
Hi.
Oh, I figured
Maybe.
you wanted to voice them now.
No, keep
No, I
going.
was just trying to do that one time. That's all.
Yeah, sorry.
I forgot he describes his fries as limp and salty.
Limp and salty Joe.
Right, coming right up. Have a nice day, I guess.
I knew he would say that.
Yeah, me too.
Can it?
Dope.
Can we eat the fries?
I better start frying up some more, cause I'm all out.
Yes, you better prepare for the impending rush.
Why, you cheeky.
I'm devoid of mercy. I
Work in the fast food industry.
So why are
But
there
yeah,
evil
that-
slot machines?
Because they carry the tickets we need, all 4 of them.
Oh, 4 tickets.
Meanwhile, as you see, I'm going to be going around here getting a bunch of jiggies. Let's see what this guy thing is.
Ring the bell to win a top prize.
What?
It still feels so wrong to not hear grunty
Rhyme.
rhyme.
I forget. Isn't there like a specific order of moves they have to do for this?
No, all you have to do is you have to hit it with 3 different sets of impacts, which is a normal ground pound, your big build drill ground pound, and a grenade egg.
Huh, so
Really?
that's how that works.
Yep, that's all it needs, just 3 big impacts.
Okay.
So it's called Wild Wave. So it's Wild Waves Water Park, Sealy?
Wild Waves, water, theme and water park. So it's a theme park and a water park.
How well does a water park in rainy Washington work?
Oh boy.
In the summer.
Be
And
careful
also,
because wait.
in Wisconsin, I went to, what was it, Mount Olympus?
Uh-huh.
That was really fun, and one experience I can talk about is that I tried a wave pool for the first time.
Oh, I
Those things
remember
are
that.
Crazy.
Wait,
And-
fun.
I have it on video. I had a waterproof video camera at the time, so I was recording myself in the wave pool, and then I decided to try my luck and go into the deeper end. But the wave was so strong, it pulled me out from under my feet and took me under.
Ooh.
Oh, and you said you
That
like
is so-
scraped.
It's
And,
like
you
oh,
scraped
and
your
not,
arm
and
or
not only
something?
that, because of the force I went down to at the bottom of the wave pool, I scraped my hip really hard on the bottom.
Okay, so she
And
just
I
had
had the mark.
Good.
You have logo. Want to give it to Humba?
She had a Globo just sitting there pretty, waiting for some fat bear to drop it in the pool.
Magic
chilling.
ready. Jump in Wumba pool.
Yeah, sit before it's not that fat. Come on.
But yeah, I
Oh,
had
hang on,
this.
Sealy. With the power of this global, we turn into...
a dishwasher.
A
Or a truck.
minivan.
Wumba called this van carries much coins. Use control
we're a
stick
bank
to
van.
move and press B for horn.
So yeah,
Open
pretty,
doors.
But
so
so,
pretty much. Go ahead.
so yeah, I was just gonna mention. I was scraped so bad on my hip.
Who the
I had that bruise for 4 months.
Dang. Also, with the power of this truck, all shall kneel.
So basically, with this truck, you can just drive around as you see fit, and whenever you're in specific truck-like spots, you can press the B button to commit to. Okay, never mind. It's not with that bit, but whenever there's coins necessary, you can just press the B button to counterfeit.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple- yeah.
Herbie.
Yeah, we need that for a couple areas. And, even more importantly, is we have the strength of a grenade egg at all times. We can just...
Dun.
Man,
Well-
I think at this point we have 0 health to worry about.
Oh, yeah, no, we're pretty much invincible. We can drive through lava if we wanted to.
Pay no mind to the fact I'm purely made out of metal.
It's coming right for us.
Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and get this out of the way, folks. Like, considering the time that we're recording here, and you've pretty much already seen the intro to this video, it's like, let's not kid ourselves and start on the thing we actually care about right now. The fact that Banjo's in Smash!
And he
I
looks
know, it's-
gorgeous.
He
that
really does
really-
look really good.
I'm sorry, is that really what we have to focus on right now? What I was thinking about is, holy shit, in this form, Banjo's fully loaded with cash.
Yeah, who
We
cares
really
about
just
the
pay
save
our
of the
way at
world?
end of the game.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
but
your
well,
money just
here's the
bank
thing, though,
Congo.
Wiki. It's just, they're all in... Oh, here we go.
Pay here to enter the fearsome furnace of the Inferno.
Well, I hope she takes wooden coins.
Dope.
Ching.
Wooden pennies.
Pretty
Pretty much.
The ride is now open, Cheesecake.
But,
Right.
but yeah, no, anyway, back to Banjo and Smash. Just,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Oh,
It really is. I love the remix of Spiral Mountain that Grant composed.
Kirkhope is back. I love that Grant Kirkhope is back doing banjo music, and the fact that we'll be seeing more banjo music to come in Smash, because I think Microsoft's going to be pretty generous with the remixes.
Oh yeah, no,
and/or
but, like
songs they use.
the fact that Microsoft is letting them put Banjo and Smash Brother really has to mean something in the long run.
Page. I'm super appreciative that they're making that work.
And even better is the fact, like when you see like Banjo in action, it's like he never even left the Rare days. Maybe
Well, that's the
maybe
thing.
they prettied up the fur a bit, but otherwise, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm super okay, that should be all we need for now. I super love the way his model looks. Like, I thought they were gonna go. Okay, by the way, I just cut out me retransforming back.
Oh yeah, by the way, real quick. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna go talk to him right now. But you just barely noticed one of Boggy's kids, who's definitely looked a bit bigger since the last time we saw him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God!
But I love like this. I love the idea of Banjo's coming. He's like, I don't want to watch. This part's too scary.
I'm afraid of heights.
Ow.
If I may interject for a brief moment,
Go ahead.
isn't this particular Boggy Kid like one of the last things we do in the game?
Is he?
Or is that
You're-
different?
yeah, you know, no, you're right because we need a power up that we won't get until like the penultimate world.
Wow, that's kind
We
of
need,
sad,
we need to be able
actually.
to,
Yeah.
'cause we have to carry him in our backpack.
There you go.
Also, yeah, you're supposed to use the switch to get a high jump, but you
Don't.
just
We have
that.
Well, that was close.
Oh boy. Here we go
I was
again.
trying to abuse it.
Just like the real.
Oh no.
I was trying
Oh.
to abuse a glitch where if you ground pound and then like you don't take fall damage when you're recovering from a ground pound. So if you ground pound and then move off the platform, you'll keep your recovery status the whole way down.
Also another thing. A fat kid in a vault. Oh, hello.
You've clicked a random stop honeycomb. Oh yeah, like I said, we clicked an exclamation mark earlier. This one will go all over the place though.
And this
Yeah,
is probably
these
the
guys
most detrimental version of it.
It
That those
sucks.
counters.
Anyway, yeah, a fat kid inside what's literally just molten volcano setting. That's surely
Fat kid.
that kid's surely gonna make it.
Yeah, we've been
gonna
to this
fry.
dialogue before. We've been to this dialogue before, but hey, best way to burn those calories. I guess we want Mumbo's help.
Heyo.
And all that extra cellulite and skin.
I mean, he's a polar bear, so this is already bad. This
I
is
know,
doubly
right?
Bad. All right, go Mumbo.
They said global warming was fake.
Oh.
Anyway.
All right, Mumbo, go do what you were destined to do, then come right back to never be useful again.
You got it. But no, I'm super glad that they're using like an updated they're using like the original renders that Banjo looked like when they were advertising
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
original
it's like-
Kazooie game.
It's
And
like
not
it's
like
like
the
yeah,
nuts
it's
and
like
bolts.
he literally popped out of all those promotional
Look at
renders.
They're not using
there.
the
Yeah.
stupid ass blocky design from the Xbox days.
Oh, it looks so nice. And okay, so I guess we can talk about that now. I'm super hopeful that if this is true, yeah,
I
in
just
this,
noticed it said you can poke him around the pad.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
It's a cute little thingy along the edges. So in this world, Mumbo can summon lightning to power up machinery.
He's basically the janitor,
Because-
which you rolled.
Because Grunty forgot to pay the power bill again.
Nah.
He's the maintenance man.
But yeah,
Sauce repair is now up.
if I could just, I'll let you continue, but I want to interject real quick. Like, we make that remark about nuts and bolts, but I'm not gonna lie, I would not be surprised if we do end up, even if it's minuscule, I feel like we are gonna see some nuts and bolts and some of the stuff with Banjo, like at least one spirit and some tracks. Because honestly, I've said it before and I still stand by it. Like, for all of its faults, I think Nuts and Bolts does have a great soundtrack, and I wouldn't mind hearing some of that in Smash.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I hope Log never gets a spirit.
Actually, you know what? You say that, I think he will, and it'll be Rob.
It will.
It
you
will.
know
It
it's
will.
right.
And I will fucking.
No,
I
oh
will.
my
I will
God.
cherish how much carnage I'm gonna cause on them.
No,
I'm gonna
on them.
murder.
it's actually perfect. You know what? It would be Rob and the
Pongus.
yeah, it would be the Pongus trophy.
You know what? I'm not sure.
Because that's what his eyes were.
I'm not sure if I would want that because the Pongassist was also in that Mario Tennis Spirit, and that one was a pain to get.
Oh, it's,
Look, it can't be.
sucks.
I don't mean to interrupt so often, but it can't
Alexa,
get any
stop.
fucking worse than the 15 volt. No, the 9 volt and 18
That
volt.
one sucks with the
Uh,
with the
I'll.
cowboy guy,
You
You
the
say-
sheriff spirit.
Dr. Wily.
You say that, Iki. I will contend the freaking Dr. Wily spirit.
No.
That was a nightmare.
At
Oh,
least
you
with
found
Dr.
Dr. Wily?
Wily, you could actually, do something.
You can
But-
cheese it kind of when you have a
Barely
man
cheese it.
I was
Barely.
able to get through it with little to no stress, but the
What
sheriff.
I'm going to
Fuck you,
do
I
here.
hated that. I hated that one.
No, fuck
Yeah,
it,
I-
and the sheriff is a cheap
I was-
ass bitch.
Dude,
sheriff
you,
is-
you can actually kill. You can actually kill the sheriff.
It comes
If
with
you're-
an
if you're
announcement.
lucky.
The sheriff is a bitch ass motherfucker who pissed on my fucking
No,
wife.
No,
Anyway.
stop. I'm gonna do something called a death warp. If no one is aware what a death warp is, it looks like this.
Oh no! It's
Oh god, it's a Minjo!
Ow!
Arch enemy of the Jinjo.
Mystical yellow man.
Oh god.
It's a death warp because we have infinite lives. We don't have to worry about losing our notes, and it'll pick me right back to Banjo.
And you suddenly just...
Truck again.
I'm
Meanwhile-
cutting out a bunch of stuff. Meanwhile, in the Adventures of Van, man.
Yeah.
You mean Banjo.
Banjo, Jesus.
Double take it.
God damn it.
Bone jarring
Just,
dodgem.
just point in there. I can't even look at you.
Like, it turns out all these years Grunty hates puns. But yeah, so I was gonna say I'm super hopeful that if the fact that they're bringing him back into Smash and they want to keep the relevancy and the popularity up, especially with those old quality models, I'm very hopeful if this means that they may do a reimagining of this is basically okay. Shooting eggs a bit. We got to now shoot eggs in the midair.
I really got a
flying
good
around.
rhyme for this one, so just bear with me.
My writer was on lunch when we came up with this rhyming scheme.
See, he's wearing
basically,
shoes.
we can now shoot eggs while we're in the air.
And we're gonna
But yeah.
need that for the boss of this place.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so we yeah, what was it? So I'm hoping this means that maybe we'll get like a insane reignited kind of thing for
that'd be
Banjo
great.
Duology.
I wouldn't mind that at the same time, though. I'd just be fine with them re-releasing the two classics on the Switch.
Also, basically,
be
like, put the
nice.
rare replay on Switch.
More or less, yeah.
That'd be cool.
An
those
HD
games were on
Banjo
it.
Duology would be the perfect Christmas gift.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
jump to
skipping
the
the last
last. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump to the last one because all of them, like, for the most part with these things, they always like jump up in difficulty, but it's really
yes.
simple. All you have to do is race these guys to, because unfortunately the Twinklies. These are, by the way, I just realized these are the Twinkling Munchies from Freeze Easy Peaks.
Yeah.
Really?
They now ride bumper cars now, and we need to run over a bunch of Twinkies. Because one thing that this game brought was a bunch of mini games.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Oh, by
See,
the
that
way,
would also explain why there's multiplayer support in this game.
and,
Yep. So
Oh, if I could explain something. If
Go
we
ahead.
didn't go over it already, the general point values
my God.
for the minigame. Holy sh! Holy
Hey, I'm
There we
just
go.
trying to enjoy
Can't give up on you.
trying to enjoy the game
guys,
here.
I just want to drive to work. Come on.
Anyways,
Go
the
ahead,
general
Icky.
point values for the minigames in this game usually follow red equals 1, green equals 2, blue equals 3.
So it's like the one-up balloons in DKC.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing this.
No, it's
And we'll be seeing this
exactly
And we'll be seeing this formula a lot. So okay, we already got enough to win, but my gosh, these guys are vicious.
guys
I've never
are-
been.
These guys
Yes.
are being bullies.
I
I've never
think
been in
they're
a-
trying to get back at you for what happened back at ZZ Peak.
Are those the twinkly munchies?
I just said yeah, they're the Twinkly Munchies in bumper cars because we've been getting all the Twinklies.
I just fucking realized that. What?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Silly, have you,
So-
The
Silly,
more you know.
So,
have you ever been on a bumper car ride? Because I haven't.
I have.
I
oh,
have.
you know what? It's
It
a
was
good
disorienting for me.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
that you were asking Celia a question because I wanted to bring her into this as well. What were your thoughts on seeing Banjo revealed in Smash?
I was happy about it, even though I'm not too familiar with it. I was happy with it.
It's good variety, and it definitely was surprising.
And
I mean, honestly, it's honestly. I'll just go ahead and throw this out real quick. It's the fact. It's funny to me because, like, for the longest while, like, there's been a whole bunch of stuff on the rumor mill concerning two particular characters in Smash. One of them being, well, Edric from Dragon Quest, and the other one being Banjo. And what's funny is that they were all tied to, like, completely different rumors, which didn't acknowledge the other. And then once the reveals actually came out, at first it seemed like Dragon Quest was the one that got the rumor right. But then Banjo suddenly comes like, oh shit, all the rumors are
Twofer.
wrong.
It's a twofer, and now I'm just here going.
Which
and I'm
also
just here
means that
going,
Minecraft Steve is nowhere to be found.
I was about to mention
Okay.
suck it, Steve, but
and I'm just here going, Shantae.
actually,
Oh hey,
Hey, Seely.
Ew, I'm starving. Give me some fries and I'll leave you quietly.
oh god, she's holding us up for ransom.
I love the phrase of
Are
like
you
this.
shaking us
I
down,
won't go
girl?
Can I
quietly.
have some? Can I? Will you give me some food?
I'll go
No, I
quietly.
saved it for
See?
myself.
They are.
Oh, just kidding. Here you go.
Thanks, mister. I'll go and see if Mom is ready to go to leave.
I love how you just chuck them right into her mouth.
Thanks, mister. There's still another 2 to find, though.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I
but
thought it was placing her. I guess not. Anyways,
No, I just
that
assumed now,
Juju over
sorry.
there
Go
is
ahead.
actually a Mincho.
Mhm.
Anyway, just very briefly, like, Logan, you make the joke about how, like, what about Shantae? And I would love that too. Me, I'm still standing by my 2, my realistic Crash and never gonna happen, but still would love it, Rayman.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't really have a lot of representation for Ubisoft.
I mean,
Aside
Juju
from
Well,
Rolling Spirit.
at
aside
this
from
point.
spirits, yeah.
Right.
Oh shit! The birds come out.
I didn't even know
Split up
Kazooie
and-
had a lower body.
You've split up in public. You should be ashamed. Get a room, you two.
was special, Banjo.
Simply touch the 2 characters together to rejoin.
Kazooie, that's decent exposure.
So basically, as the 2 characters, until you start getting some new power-ups for them, you're going to start learning that, yeah, it really is better that the 2 are together. For instance, we don't really have much attacks as Banjo.
Oh yeah, no, Banjo is completely neutered when they're split.
Until
Which
Banjo's now got an empty pack, so why not use it to attack? Just press B and round its wings. Bumps and bruises to baddies it brings.
not to
That
mention,
seemed like a
Which
stretch.
also,
not to
which
mention
also-
the Pack-Whack actually introduces a particularly infamous bug.
yep, which I love, which
The
is
double jump.
Oh.
because if you swing in midair, it actually resets your jump. So I can do stuff like this.
Ah. But I assume it only
You
works
can-
once.
Nope. Oh yeah, it only works once. Yeah, you
Okay.
can't. But it basically gives you a pretty decent double jump,
Yeah,
even
and-
higher than when you're normally with Kazooie.
And the
It's
devs
kinda-
completely wasn't aware of this.
It's kind of like the cartwheel from Donkey Kong Country. The
Oh,
cartwheel.
you mean like the roll jump? Yeah. That is,
Also,
I didn't know
it's-
that was a bug.
Also, it's sad to think that, yeah, because, again, the characters are both split, but, like, with Banjo, it's pretty clear he was neutered. Kazooie pretty much has everything else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And yet
Kazooie
she
gets
still
goes
learns cool
crazy. Kazooie goes crazy. Also, as you've noticed, to be very careful. This is why you want to go for getting health upgrades. The 2, whenever they split up, Banjo usually gets 2/3 of whatever health you had, and Kazooie gets the last third. So, Kazooie's very weak right now, as you see with 2
Well,
health.
you know what? I think that's to compensate for how. Maybe that's to compensate for Banjo's nerfs.
Yeah,
That's
Kazooie's
fair.
more adept, but no, she's less adept but more agile.
Bounce houses are fun,
Yeah, they are.
especially the
Right,
big
yeah.
elaborate ones. Remember that giant bounce house palace thing we went to see?
I was just about to bring that up.
The world's largest bounce house.
I wish
It was
I
really
could.
cool. Except I got tired really quickly, and then both Logan and I were just like.
It was winding.
I wish
It
I
got
could go
winded
to a
pretty
bounce
fast.
house, but I'm too fat. Or too
I
big.
did. I was. I mean, it was like it was a big like adult size like bounce house thing. I just,
Oh, yeah.
I was jumping for too long. I got winded. I was like, dang it.
What happens if you look up the world's biggest bounce house?
You find that thingy. It was like a traveling thing, and it just happened to be there for your state fair.
Oh, wow, up close, Kazooie has some pretty serious feather game going on.
Yeah, actual texture game.
It's friggin' you spine and look at them feathers.
So I noticed you guys didn't ask me about my opinion. Banjo-Kazooie.
I thought we did. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought we started.
We got time. We're just going through a Superman challenge. Go right ahead.
Go for it.
Oh my
Dude, Logan, I found a site.
Okay.
Okay, while they reminisce, Icky, give us your detailed thoughts on Banjo and Smash.
I screamed for 5 minutes and capped it all off with "Suck it, Minecraft, Steve."
To the world, and your folks were like, "Who are you talking to?"
Well, actually, I was home alone during the direct.
Oh, perfect.
Honestly, yeah, just the fact that both, well, not just Edric, but also, like, the Luminary and all those other characters from Dragon Quest, and Banjo being in the game as well, it's like, it really does leave you to wonder who exactly are the last 2 characters in the,
Well, that's the
Actually,
thing.
you say
Yeah,
that,
and,
but
like-
I remember. I was about to say, you say that, I remember when they first announced the Luminary hero and the fact that he had the other Dragon Quest characters as skins. Before I knew that they were just skins, my first thought was, did they waste all 4 of the remaining slots on just Dragon Quest?
Dragon
Oh,
Quest. Here they all are, everybody. You know they would have got
Where
so
was
much
that
flack.
kind of love with Final Fantasy?
You know they would have got
What?
so much flack if they did. But yeah, it's super big. We'll talk more about this in the next part. See you all then.
Till next time, everybody.
Yo-ho.
Bye bye.